Honorable Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Shri Kiran Kumar Reddy Garu, Honorable Union Minister, Shri K.S. Rao Garu, Honorable Minister for IT, Shri Ponna Lakshmi Garu, respected IT Secretary, Shri Narayanan, all the dignitaries present here. It is always a pleasure for me to come back again and again to Hyderabad in participating in such festivities, I would call it, because what's happening in Andhra Pradesh in the area of IT and e-governance is unprecedented and really praiseworthy. As we all know, the IT and ITES sector has been acting as a very big growth engine in the country over the last 2 decades. Last year, we crossed $100 billion, in fact $108 billion nationally in terms of the turnover of this sector, and we are looking at $300 billion by the year 2020. We also have pilots running in Andhra Pradesh currently in the areas like NOFN in Parwada block of Vizag district, where the optical fiber has gone to all the villages and where a number of services useful to citizens are being given. And recently, sir, another innovative initiative government of Andhra Pradesh, especially the legislature and Honorable Speaker, they have taken to see that while we have covered the 2 parts of the government, that is the government and the courts, legislature has not been part of the e-governance initiatives in this country. So the initiative taken in here, a project has been sanctioned also by the Government of India under e-Bharat, and I am sure that this is also going to be a very good role model for all other legislatures in the country. The National ICT Policy 2012, which was approved by the Union Cabinet, had the ambition of taking IT sector to the next higher level. It has certain specific features and characteristics. First and foremost is that from a service orientation, we have to elevate ourselves to a product development orientation. Our products, Indian products, should really rule the world. We have that capability and we have that potential. That is one of the goals. The second is the electronics policy. That is, while we are strong on the software, we are making efforts in the last several months to build a base for the manufacture of electronics in this country. And obviously, software becomes a very good complement to the hardware because we have tremendous design capabilities and we need to cash in on this. So we are giving a lot of focus on the electronics manufacturing in this country. And the slogan for that we are taking is billion needs million chips. A country with billion people with a lot of diverse requirement for electronics, why should we import anything and everything? Today 95% of whatever we use is imported. How can we reverse this over the next 5 to 10 years? That is the challenge. That's why we're calling it billion needs million chips slogan. We have achieved already $1 billion worth of investment into manufacturing, and AP is playing a key role even in this hardware sector. I'm very glad in that regard. Now, one key point I would like to submit to you, sir, on this occasion. You have done wonders in the G2C, government to citizen interface through MeSeva, and I am requesting you to use your leadership and your dynamism to look at an area like how to improve the productivity and competitiveness of the small business, MSMEs, small traders. Their requirements for various things like inventory control, accounting, marketing, etc. are immense. Currently, they are not using any effective IT tools. Can we create a platform for that segment? It will be not only helping the small traders, but increase the productivity of the whole country, the GDP of the country, just as MeSeva had made a difference in terms of the transaction cost for the citizen. This will enhance the productivity of small business, which is a very large segment in this country. So we shall highly appreciate if this concept is taken forward under your kind leadership, sir. And we have something like Vartak Seva or Vanijya Seva, some such thing if you can conceptualize in your innovation and then give it to the country, that will be a very great thing to happen. In addition, we have to also create similar platforms for agriculturists, farmers like Raitu Seva, which can also tick like this. Any farmer benefited by this should also come on the screen like that. The other two components of the national level attention in the national policy are, one is the cyber security, because the more we rely on the IT, the more threat is around the corner. So cyber security is very, very important. Recently, the Union Cabinet had approved the National Cyber Security Policy, and it was released by the Honorable Minister, Mr. Kapil Sibal, on 2nd of July, only just 3 weeks back. So this unleashes a lot of activities to protect all the cyber assets in the country, both at the center and the states and in the private sector. It needs tremendous amount of public-private partnership to defend the cyberspace of this country. So that is one more activity. I'm just raising this on this occasion and appealing to all of you to join that movement as well. And the last but not least is the need to transact in the Indian languages. So substantially what we try doing is in the English language. So how can we promote local language in delivering all these services? That is another challenge. We are working on that as well, and we want to come up with a center of excellence for research in Indian languages, so that all that we see happens in the respective local languages in this country. Now, as far as the IT and ITES industry is concerned, they had the tax concessions till 31st of March 2011, and there has been a respite for 2 years, and the industry has been a little bit expecting that some more support will come from the government. Government of India is currently working on 4 schemes. One is the profit-linked incentive scheme for small and marginal companies, MSMEs. Similarly, incubation for those startups, those who are innovative, very good ideas, they can create products, another scheme. And marketing assistance and also skill development assistance. So these are the schemes which are in the offing, and I hope that very soon we'll have the good news when we take it to the Union Cabinet. So once again, I have a great pleasure to have to express gratitude to the government of Andhra Pradesh for putting up such a great event and creating the commotion that is required. And the IT industry again has to start with a great speed and reach the next higher level in the global scale. So thank you very much, and all the best for the success of the event.